All right, welcome to another edition of the PulseWave Report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger Reports. All right, we got to knock this out nice and early today because I got stuff to do. All right, so as you know, tomorrow is Take Back Friday, so let's see what the market may have in store. All right, first up, we got AG, First Majestic. All right, I had some questions about gaps on here from the trading room. So let's just take a look at what we may have here. Okay, so from what I am looking at right here in the immediate, it would appear that we only have one more gap that we need to deal with. Okay, so this gap here has been filled by today's bar. Okay, today's bar filled the gap that was made on January the 28th. Okay, that has been filled now. However, we created another gap on this date, February the 1st. Then the market gaps down and fills this gap, which means now it has to go back up and close this one. All right, that was made on February the 2nd. So as of right now, that's what it's looking like. The gap from back here, let's see, 1236. All right, this gap right here that was done on December the 17th is satisfied. So we're done here. All right, as far as the daily chart, that's really all I see right now as far as gaps that have not been satisfied. I think that's it. All right, so you got this one right here that needs to be contended with. This one here has already been satisfied. And then this one here has been satisfied as well. Yep, you're good, man. You're good to go. There's no reason why this, and this one back here too, satisfied. There's no reason why this stock can't get up and go. There's no reason why it can't get up and go. All right, hold on. There's one more issue though. Hold on. Let me see. Nope, this is not really a true gap because you opened right. Even though you closed here, you didn't gap outside of the bar. So there is really no gap on December the 15th of 2020. So I need to make that known. Okay. So we're good on that one. All right. No issue on First Majestic. The bears have it. Here's your crash alert. Here's your downside production. The trend line support is going to be your target. All right. Here's the Australian dollar. Take a look at this one. The bears still have it. All right. Crash alert. Trend line has been already met. Your first initial target's been met. Second target is the top of the Kumo cloud. Third target will be the bottom of the Kumo cloud. Bears still have it for now. We'll see if there's a little bounce tomorrow because it's Take Back Friday. All right, here's the mighty Bitcoin Futures Composite Index. The bulls have it. I told you we're going to go and take out the pointer here. That is going to try to get back up to 40,000. The final pointer is this one here, and that's where it's gunning for next. So this one is looking to get like to 45 maybe. But we do got that gap down here that needs to be dealt with at some point. All right, and then you got this one here. This has not been satisfied either. All right, something to think about moving forward. Euro dollar, just like I called it last night, this one continues to fall. The bears have it. You're extending your drop. This one is now about to fall right off the cliff, it looks like. All right, looking like we're gunning for 117. What about the British pound? What's up with that pound sterling? Well, extending the downside as well. You can see the downside production keeps coming. I think it wants to go to the trend line support and reach that initial target. What about Ford Motor Company? You know, they reported earnings. So the stock's up a little bit, which is not hard to fathom because here's your rally alert. Here's your upside production. And here's your bullish pointer right here. So, of course, this market wants to come up here and take out The bullish pointer is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. The bulls have control of this market for now, and it's trying to push up. We'll see if tomorrow it can get a follow through. Here's Facebook. All right, so Facebook we had that crash alert coming into today, but we didn't get any downside production. So we'll see what happens. Had a narrow range inside day, but all this is happening in a bearish configuration. Let's see what Facebook wants to do about it. What about GameStop? Doing exactly what I expected it was going to do, come all the way back down because there was no reason for it to be up. So clearly that's what's happening. But you did have this gap here on the way down. So at some point it will technically bounce, come up here and rally, and then do whatever. But we'll see. Because of what happened, it's a broken stock right now. So the bears are in control of this one. Big hedge funds are in control of this one. All right, next up we got a hack. All right, just like I said, bulls are in control of this one. I think it wants to go up to 65. Here's the bullish pointer right here. Bulls have it. Here's the rally alert. Here's the upside production, but it's kind of pausing around here now. Let's even get some more energy underneath of it. If not, then it will probably try to pull back and correct. We'll see. Trend line support is right here around that 56 level, so we'll see what happens. What about bonds? Here's the TLT. So as you can see, more downside production. The bears are just killing this one right now. I forgot to try to see if I could sell some shares on that one. Maybe if I can remember tomorrow, I'll do a test and see if they can be located. I doubt it, and I really don't care. All right, here is Ethereum. We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support right down here at 1,000 is the initial target. All right, let's have a little talk. So with this Ethereum, remember, a Friday starts. It's already Friday now. Okay, it starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday night and extends until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday evening. Okay, that is a Friday for cryptos. I didn't make it up. That is just the way they designed those markets, and that's just how they roll. Okay, so take it for what it is. Next up, we got AMC. Let's take a look at AMC here tonight. Same thing as GameStop. Notice how the patterns are pretty much identical, almost tick for tick. Look at the chart and remember the GME chart. Same chart. All right, same chart. What do you expect? Gap's got to be filled. This gap down here is the next one that has to be filled, and this one right here overhead. So, yeah, AMC and GameStop is broken, and they're going to go back down to zero like they were intended to do in the first place. All right, next up, you got Litecoin. Crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support right here is your initial target, and you got this whopper of a bearish pointer right there. What more can you say? Next up, we got XRP Ripple. What's going on with the XRP Ripple? Almost kind of looking like the GameStop and the AMC stock a little bit. Have y'all noticed that? Repeating repetitive patterns are crossing over into different markets. So equity markets moving like some of your altcoins. Very interesting setups for sure. And this is a whopper of a bullish pointer. Here's your rally alert coming into today, and here's your upside production. Notice how it respected the bottom of the Kumo cloud, which is a strong resistance point. So as for right now, the initial target of the bottom of the Kumo cloud has been satisfied. The next target is the top of the cloud. And then, of course, eventually, you're going to take out this pointer. So we'll see what this one can do. All right. Next up, we got ZRX. Let's take a look at the ZRX staying in the crypto space. What a move today. This thing was on fire. Here's your rally alert. Here's all this upside production. Don't you just love the PulseWave reports? I tell you, man, markets do what markets do. All right, if you're long this one, you got to pop your way through it, even though it's the weekend. All right, if you don't want to babysit it over the weekend, you might just want to consider getting out and taking your money and standing aside until Sunday night. But this one, the bulls have it, and I have no idea how high they can make this one go. I don't see any overhead resistance. All right, next up, we got the E-mini S&P 500. So it did break out, and you're getting more upside production. And I don't know if your stock indexes will pull back for Take Back Friday. They might just rally on. I think they want to take the S&P to 3,900. So watch out for that one. Gold futures, after taking a bath, continues to bathe. It took a bath earlier. Now it wants to take a shower. Isn't that amazing? Well, more downside to come. I told you the bearish pointer right here was in play. I did tell you that. I was concerned about that. Bears are pulling this thing down, man. The shorts have it. Let's see what they want to do with it. Next up, we got the E-mini NASDAQ 100, and just like the S&P, this one's breaking out. Here's your rally alert. Here's your upside production. This thing looks like it want to go to 13.8, maybe even 1400. I think the bulls are going to try to run it to 1400. Let's see what they can do. Be ready either way, though. You got to be ready either way, just in case it stalls and crashes. All right, what about crude oil futures? Well, crude oil still hitting higher highs. I think it wants to go to 60, maybe even 65. So bulls have it, and there's nothing the bears can do about it right now. What about the Russell My Hustle? Russell My Hustle. All right, so rally alert, upside production. It did break 2,200. I told you it was going to break 2,200. I told you that's what they were going to try to do. That it was at a crossroads. Either it's going to break 2,200 or it's going to roll over and crash and burn. Well, it decided to breach 2,200. I think now the next target is 2,250. Let's see what can happen. Next up, we got silver. So silver has gone the way of gold and has collapsed in price. And it's on its way to touching that 25.5, which is the trend line support. And it may threaten to go even further. I don't know. Silver's a wild boy, so we'll see. As long as the equity market stays up, though, I don't know how the precious metals will be allowed to remain this high. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. This is a bullish pointer right here, a whopper of one. So at some point, something's going to have to give in the precious metals. What? I have no idea, but we will find out. That's what we got the PulseWave reports for, to help guide us. Last but not least is the Dow futures. Here's your rally alert. Here's your upside production. And this one looks like it wants to go to 32, maybe 30. I think at this point, it may go to 35,000. I think they would like to see the Dow at 35, maybe even 40,000 by the end of the year. So mark that on your calendar, folks. Looks like that's what they're trying to do with these markets. All right, so now I got a couple of requests. While you guys are in the live stream, go ahead and smash that like button for me. And let's see what I can do for you here. See if I can do a couple of these for you right quick. All right, here's JNUG. So, of course, JNUG is going to do whatever GDXJ does. Right now, this thing is, falling out of bed. Here is your crash alert, and here's the downside production and a gap down. So at some point, it will have to reverse and fill the gap. But right now, there is no floor. There is no real support zone for this. If it drops below 90, that's going to be a wrap. And you're going to see a massive leg down in your JNUG. And remember, this is a 3X ETF. So you definitely want to be cautious in this market. So I have to show you the GDXJ now, because this is the JNUG is a 3X derivative of the GDXJ. Here's your GDXJ. See how they look similar? They look similar. Crash alert, downside production, gap on the down. So yeah, JNUG is going the way of the GDXJ, which is in a bear market at this point. So yeah, that's what you got on that one. All right, what else we got? ADSK. All right, let's see what's up with ADSK. All right, ADSK. Let's see. Autodesk. All right. I'll double check and see if we have this one in the system too. Autodesk. All right, here's your Autodesk. And as you can see, here's your rally alert. Here's your upside production. Looks like they want to take this to 325, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's looking like on my end. If I were to call it, I would say that's probably what they're looking to do. And that's take this to 325. I'm double checking now to see if I have this in the system, if it's on the dashboard. Okay, it is. It is in the system. It's already on the dashboard. So there you go with that one. All right, next one up is Macy's. Let's take a look at Macy's. See what we got here. I know Macy's is definitely on the dashboard. All right, let's see here. All right, here's your rally alert. Here's your upside production today. And here is this a whopper of a bullish pointer. So this one looks like it wants to go north and head up somewhere around 25. I would be my guesstimation that it's going to try to make it somewhere around between 24 and 25, something like that. Yeah, so that's what that's looking like for me right now. We'll have to check and see to be sure. Definitely follow the reports on this one. Whatever the reports say, that's what you need to do. All right, so you don't get caught up. But yeah, this one looks like it wants to go and take out the bullish pointer, which is pointing north of 22 into the 23 zone. So this one should at least hit between 23.5 and 25. Could even go as high as 27 if it gets enough energy behind it. But right now, there's just not no clue as to how much energy may come from that. All right, RYCEY, Rolls Royce. All right, I'm gonna hook you up. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. And I don't remember getting too many requests for that one. I'll double check and see if it's okay. It's traded on the over-the-counter pink sheet. Let's see if it's on the dashboard. Nope, it was not on the dashboard, so I just added it. It should be on the next report. All right, so here's Rolls Royce. All right, so kind of a choppy one. A lot of gaps, a lot of narrow range days, with a few exceptions of these massive bars here. All right, so this one's been flip-flopping all over the place. It is in a bear market. Here's your grizzly bear right there. We have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. The immediate target is the overhead trend line resistance. Secondary target would be the bottom of the Kumo cloud around $2. And currently it's at $1.37. That doesn't give it a lot to look for. Not when the overhead trend line resistance is around $1.45, and you're already at $1.37. That's only giving you like 8 cents to look forward to. So more so, what you would want to see is for this thing to bottom out and get back up here to that $2 resistance on that one. All right, so we will see on that one. That's something to look for. But like I said, I just added it to the dashboard, so it will be on the next report that goes out on Sunday night. All right, let's see here. Shrimp. This one is definitely already in the system, and it's on the dashboard. All right, so here's the rally alert. Here's the upside production on this one. And this one is still running. It wants to keep running, and it's looking good right now. Don't see a lot of gaps on here or anything like that. So this one can keep going as long as the bulls want to keep it going. It just depends on how much open interest it gets. Right now, it's looking good. It's bullish. All right, you want to see NVIDIA. All right, let's take a look at NVIDIA. See what's up. Haven't looked at this one in a while. Last time I looked at it, it was a $500 stock. Let's see what it is today. All right, so it is still a $500 stock. All right, so I remember I started covering this one a while back when it was at $175 a share. I said, yeah, look, wants to go to 200, and that's exactly what it did. And now it's just moving sideways in a ginormous trading range. The trading range on this thing, I don't think I've seen one like this in a long time. You're trading in a range from $490 up to $590. That's a $100 trading range in NVIDIA. Your last alert was this rally alert here. Here's the nice upside production. You do have a bullish pointer, and I think that's where it wants to go. So I think right now you're looking at heading north of 555. All right, so, and then that would take you back up to the old resistance of 590. So we'll see what they can muster up on this one. We'll see what they do, but you know, don't get upset if it reverses and falls on you, because you're just in the range. Like I said, you're in this massive range, and it's just flip-flopping all over the place right now. All right, and I see you asked for EOS. So let's see about EOS. Let me see what I got for you here. All right. EOS. I know it's around here somewhere. Let's see. EOS. Where is it hiding? All right. I know it's around here. I have so many symbols. Some of these are hard to pick up. All right, so here we go. Found it. Here's EOS. This will be the last one, then I got to roll. All right, so here is EOS on the crypto side of things. EOS USD. Here's the rally alert here. Here's the upside production. Here's your pointer. You fell short of that today. Here's your bullish pointer right here. And another big whopper one right here. And then another one right here. And right now we got a crash alert for tonight and tomorrow's trading, with the trend line support around the 280-ish level being your initial target. So I don't know what to tell y'all on that one. This one needs to make up its mind what it wants to do. You got these massive bullish pointers overhead, though, so this thing could really break out. You know what I'm saying? It could really run. At some point, I believe it's going to, because it's going to have to deal with those pointers, you know, that's been sitting there for a while. All right, last but not least, and this is definitely the last one. This is a VMY on the ASX. And as you can see here, you had your rally alert, you had your upside production, then it's kind of pulled back a little. This is a pointer. It's a bullish pointer. So I think the bulls are going to try to take one more stab at this one. But you do have a concern with the gap right here. Got a little gap that you got to deal with. And then you got another one down here. So I think before this one really takes off, it's probably going to drop all the way down and deal with these gaps. So, you know, trade what you see here, you know, follow the reports, but definitely keep your eyes and ears open and know what you're dealing with here. Because this one's been kind of, the way the bars are looking, it's not a whole lot of volume. You know, it's been gapping around a lot too. So you don't have a lot of volume on your side, not a lot of open interest. So this one is one of those that you never know what you're going to get. You have to look at each open and take each open separately. And I just added it, so it should be on your dashboard on the next report, which will be Sunday night. All right, everyone, y'all have a good weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we do have the webinar, the Q&A. You can go to PulseWaveTrading.com and register for that. And with that being said, y'all know what it is. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out of here. Peace.